What's going on, everybody? So there's rumors going around right now that Kevin Garnett already predicted all these things would be happening as far as LeBron James. You know, pretty much he runs the Eastern Conference. What was that, his 7th straight finals? So with all this talk about Gordon Hayward going to the Celtics and all, listen, people would rather leave the East and go and get destroyed by the Warriors than stay in the East and have to face LeBron James. And I've been saying this for months. The biggest thing about it is that the Warriors were able to draft very smart, and they got certain players that are there right now that they have at least 2 to 3 years, well, 2 years with before a crazy luxury tax in 2020. Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and we already know about the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kevin Durant came, he showed up. He didn't just go and jump on the bandwagon like Charles Barkley did with the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? Being old and trying to go over there and try to snatch a ring. Kevin Durant showed up. Now, it's being rumored that Garnett is still, you know, very upset, obviously, with Ray Allen, because he knows pretty much, look, when Ray Allen left the Celtics, they knew what Ray Allen was. Ray Allen is probably one of the most, I guess he's the purest shooter ever in NBA. Is that, because I don't know, Steph Curry right now, in my opinion, is probably a better three-point shooter than Ray Allen, but I just think Ray Allen was more clutch. That's my opinion. You guys and girls, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about it if you disagree. But I think that Steph Curry right now has shocked everybody, you know, including himself. I don't even think he knew he'd be this good. But when you think about it, Kevin Garnett has really never gotten over it. And, you know, they recently had an interview where they got together with the Boston Celtics team that beat the Lakers, and, you know, Doc Rivers came in and all that stuff like that. And they talk about it, and it was like more of a family. And Ray Allen going to Miami, we can argue that if Ray Allen is not there for that shot for them to beat the Spurs, LeBron, he doesn't win. He doesn't win that championship. So I can see why Kevin Garnett is, you know, very upset about the overall situation. And if he's correct, like the same way Rob Parker is saying that LeBron James destroyed the NBA by, you know, going to the Heat and stuff like that, it's all along the same similar lines. But we have to understand something. You can't hate LeBron James for his greatness. Remember, if he's a bum and he can't play, this doesn't make any headlines. You see what I'm saying? And it's not like where he goes, he doesn't make other people better. It's not like him going to my look, guys, Dan Gilbert and LeBron James doesn't have the greatest relationship. So he was going to leave Cleveland regardless. Just because he look, Dwayne Wade would have stayed there. I could argue that they still win without Bosh, but Bosh just add the cherry on the top. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, Bosh was just there for some key moments. Obviously, he got the tip pass that went to Ray Allen for the shot I'm referring to when they played the Spurs in the finals for them to come back, you know, and win that game. But if you really want to argue it, I think Dwayne Wade and LeBron James was more than enough to win everything. If we want to be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, oh, the big three this, the big three that. LeBron James is more than one person when you evaluate. So it should have been the big 3.5. Like, he accounted for a lot more. And yeah, Dwayne Wade is an all-star, but he was much better utilized in his later years with LeBron on that team. Keep in mind, LeBron, you know, Dwayne Wade had already won his championship with Shaq. People seem to forget the fact that Dwayne Wade did need Shaq to win his championship. It's not like he did it by himself. Everybody needs another player. Even when we look at the Celtic team, Paul Pierce, Rajon Rondo, Kevin Garnett, you know, with Big Baby Davis, the other center that was there, of course, Ray Allen. They had a little super team action going on too. They played good defense, and they knew, you know, Paul Pierce is a Hall of Famer. People are acting like LeBron James just started creating this whole situation by himself. People were already doing it. It was happening with the Magic Johnson teams. Like, people need to stop, and they really need to understand, especially Kevin Garnett. Like, look, the dude retired. LeBron James had some kind words to say about him. You know, this is coming out now. I don't know what's going to happen as far as, you know, people are going to say what they have to say. And I believe that Kevin Garnett is so passionate about winning that he just could never, he's never going to be able to forgive Ray Allen for leaving and playing with the Heat. Because I guess personalization, he feels like that was part of their core and it meant a lot to him. And maybe, you know, Ray Allen didn't feel the same way. People have said that Ray Allen is more of an introvert. He doesn't really communicate along the same lines as a lot of the other guys. He's not more open with, you know, how he feels about certain things. I think it's just about business with him. I think he knew what he brought to the table, and he did what he had to do. But this is just more news for people to talk about more BS about putting more of the blame on LeBron James for Kevin Durant going to the Warriors, if we're being honest about it. Because nobody expected Durant to be as good as he was. Nobody. I didn't see Kevin Durant play defense like that ever in my life. The dude really was comfortable being a part of a team that shared the basketball. And that's why Paul George and Russell Westbrook, that's a joke. They're going to win more games. They're a better team. But let's be honest, where are they going? Are you guys going to argue with me and tell me that Paul George is better than Kevin Durant? If you guys are able to do that, I need some of the drugs that you're on. You know what I'm saying? Let's understand it. So OKC, yeah, they'll win a couple more games, whatever like that. We'll see how that works out. They're not going anywhere. The Warriors are going to control the West for at least the next 2 years. And that's including against the Spurs unless something happens. Now, next year, LeBron James can opt out. And like I said, it's been speculated that he may go to the Spurs and team up with Kawhi Leonard. If that is the case, the Spurs will take down the Warriors. But that is the only way that they're going to be able to take down the Warriors. So with Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett predicting that LeBron James would have done this all the way back then, and he just thought that pretty much him winning the championship would open the floodgates, he was right. Because he's going on, obviously, after that, 2 with Miami, he got 1 with Cleveland. He's going on to win those rings, and his confidence is sky high. And be honest, he knows what he can do. He's ready to go, averaging more minutes played than all these other players. This dude's body is in great shape. Hopefully he can keep it intact for the next 3 years. Like I said, I give him 3 more years in the league. I think he retires at 35. I don't think he's going to be one of those guys that hang around when he's not able to contribute the way that, pretty much like we've seen Dwayne Wade not get a lift and can't even dunk the ball no more. I don't think that he would still play. Even though he has missed dunks during the season, he still has the lift. He's able to do a lot of the things that he used to do. Not at the same level that he used to do it, but he's still LeBron James for the most part. He's at the tier end of his career, but I still think that he's the best player in the league over Kevin Durant. But 3 more years, right? It's not like it was hard to predict that after you fed him that ring, that his confidence would bolster and he would continue to do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Garnett saying that, it doesn't really mean much. I just think it's throwing shade. You see what I'm saying? He's still throwing shade at Ray Allen. He still hates Ray Allen because Ray Allen decided to go play with the Heat. But again, I don't really understand why people don't understand personality. Like, if you're a leader, you have to be able to understand everybody's personality. I don't think Ray Allen ever gave him a sign that he was going to change being an introvert just because he was part of the Boston Celtics winning championship team. I don't think that really meant as much, him having an opportunity to win another one. You know what I'm saying? Than to, oh yeah, I'm not going to do it because I was part of that. Well, how did it work out for everybody else? What, Paul Pierce went to the Nets? You know what I'm saying? He went to the Clippers. Like, what did everybody do? Nothing. So if you think about it, Ray Allen was the smartest one out of the group. What, Big Baby Davis, what did he do? Went to the Clippers, now he's bad-mouthing Doc Rivers. Everybody else blew up. Like, it was nothing that you could argue that it makes sense for them to have done anything else otherwise. And I can't be mad at Ray Allen for taking the opportunity to go play with the King and win the championship. So what needs to happen right now is people need to understand players are going to do whatever they can to win championships regardless. And I still do think even if LeBron James did not go to Miami, Kevin Durant was still going to leave OKC because Russell Westbrook is not going to pass the ball. He's not going to share the ball the way that people think he's going to do it. It's all about him. And that's why he'll never win a championship with that mindset or with that OKC Thunder unless somebody like another big all-star comes and they're able to calm him down and he's able to pass the ball around, do a little bit more. Yeah, he averaged a triple-double. First time ever in NBA history, but we all know he's ball dominant and he's not going to be able to give up more until he gets a little bit older. Because the dude goes at 105 miles per hour every play. So if we're looking at it from that aspect, just think about it. LeBron James would have run the East regardless because he would have found ways to do get players over there. People recognize how great he was. It was just that Dwayne Wade didn't want to leave Miami and go to Cleveland because he would have ended up like it didn't really matter. It was going to happen regardless. Deal with it. He's the king of the East. All you haters are like, oh, bro, LeBron this, LeBron that. He's still the greatest player in the NBA currently. The dude averaged a triple-double, a better triple-double than Russell Westbrook did all year in the finals. He averaged it in the finals. Like LeBron James, it's not a game out here. One day, a lot of you haters will recognize the greatness of this man, but it's going to be too late because he'll already be in the Hall of Fame. Appreciate the greatness while it's there. The same way everybody appreciated Michael Jordan's greatness while he was there. Shaquille O'Neal's greatness. Kobe Bryant's greatness. You gotta appreciate it while they're there. He gets a bad rap because of the decision, but his decision was right. And he still brought his ring back to Cleveland just like he promised. What else do you want from this man? Kevin Garnett needs to understand Ray Allen made the best decision for himself and his family, and he needs to get over it. Let me know what you guys and girls are thinking, because King James runs the East. One love.